Welcome to those who have joined us all here on a beautiful, clear evening. The conditions contributing to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This really is the place to be. And this place is living up to its reputation as one of the noisiest corners of the footballing world. No decibels spared in this collective chorus. We have already started here. India with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. Neymar is there to clear. And now a sudden chance to counter. Nice interception, his positioning was spot on. Bellingham. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Just eases him off the ball. Beckenbauer clears. Bellingham. Played out to the right. Who do you think this turns on, Jim?
Well, I feel I must point towards Torres. His reputation still causes defenders to get nervous, and his variety of goal scoring...
David Villa! Goal!
Perhaps deserves a little bit of sympathy here, because that's a goalkeeper's nightmare. It's clear that the keeper was unsighted by his defence, and by the time he picked up the flight of that, it was too late.
Madrid have taken the lead.
It's so often the case with goal scorers, little influence, and all of a sudden, bang.
Roberto Carlos cuts out the pass. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
India do have a chance to counter here. He's found a way through. Bellingham! Really well taken goal. That is remarkable. All square in a matter of moments.
Well, if ever you want to see a lesson in responding to a deficit, that's it. Their heads didn't drop, and now their chins are up.
Oh, delicious. Such devilish curl.
Yeah, and it's not a surprise to see him elect to shoot from there, considering how much movement can be generated on the ball. Great hit.
India grab the equaliser, and we're all square.
Well, they just couldn't have responded any better, Peter. Yeah, there's the old cliche about...
Has a go! Darren Fletcher, and the counter is on. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played. Well...
David Villa! And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Put it away! And kept out by the most elastic of saves.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
Corner number 2 then. That's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Played back in. And a header! Cleared without hesitation. This time, surely! And yes, it's there! And they've got their lead back. A truly wonderful strike, decorated with dip and curl.
You know what was notable in that, Peter, was the fact that he didn't try to blast it. He chose placement instead and delivered a peach.
Madrid get themselves into the lead. Chance! Well, the finish certainly didn't match the build-up.
That was created because of good, lively movement, which pretty much dictated the pass.
Now it's Beckham.
There will be 3 minutes.
Maldini was in no mood for any of that. Triol gets over and intercepts. Shifted upfield. Oh, what has happened here? And it's half-time here. So on the whole, a very competitive game so far. Goals for both sides, neither in true command. Anything could still happen in this game. No, well, the pickings certainly have been rich in this first half.
Well, it's still anyone's game, as both sides have shown they have goals in them. As for the next one, should it arrive, that may have a bigger bearing as to who emerges victorious.
And if you have just joined us, well, we've just begun the second period here.
India really need to bring up their intensity and rhythm a notch or two, Peter. Just looked a step too slow on everything.
Roberto Carlos gets rid without sophistication.
This is the time you need that pace.
And it's Cristiano Ronaldo. He's gone for goal! Here it is, crossed in. That's a decent clearance. Tries a shot! India have their second corner now. Goes in for the header! Went with his head, but couldn't steer it in.
Oh, no, that was a chance. What a chance.
Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
The attendance for this match
And he's managed to get free.
306.
Couldn't squeeze it through. He's played him through. I think that's offside. Yes, it is. He's a sharp little ball here. So, Jim, is that the manager telling the forwards that they must stay forward for now?
Well, I think he just is concentrating on the shape here, and he wants them to press as high as they can and get in the right position to do that collectively.
Costa Curta getting this one clear. Roberto Baggio. Whistle's gone, that's foul. Maldini to Beckham. Interesting ball. He's onside. Costa Curta gets it clear.
That's what has to be done now, no question about it.
Well, they're looking a whole lot more urgent now.
You know, the interest value in this game might just take off from here. Well, he got rid because he was under pressure. India really might just end up kicking themselves after that. That could well have been it.
He has found a way through. India must do something here, and very quickly.
Look, their path is set. They have to take risks in every situation now.
And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Out to the right. Oh, that's a key interception. Great ball if he can get there. Rummenigge.
I think it's time for them to concentrate on closing this one out.
1 minute added time.
Now looking to orchestrate a counter. Picked out brilliantly. There's no flag. Chance for the header! It's in! Dying minutes, and we're all square again. Great header, made it look easy.
He did so well there, attacking the ball the way he did.
Number 20.
And that is as far as it goes. Decent game of football, that. Intense, intriguing. And both sides, as it turns out, unable to be separated. So, Jim, how do you reflect on what we've seen?
Listen, the more this game went on, a draw was
Just a quick
always
announcement,
likely to be
an
on the
exciting
card.
one
So
too. We're
overall,
about
I
to
don't
announce
think
today's
anyone will
lottery
be
numbers.
complaining too
Please
much
watch
about
the
what
screen
they've
if you
got.
have a ticket.
Hello and welcome one and all. The atmosphere building very nicely
Hello,
here.
everybody, and
Gorgeous,
welcome to
gorgeous
today's
evening.
match.
The skies are clear, the noise is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic. And the matchday noise at this place is truly special. The pride, the passion, it adds to a massive sense of occasion. We have already started here. He's picked his way through. Messi. Well, here's your hero, goal scorer, match winner, saviour, all in one. Lionel Messi is indeed one of a kind, and history shows that he is all of those things and so much more.
Yeah, and we can testify to that, having covered quite a few of those games where he showed the very best qualities.
Yeah, time after time, it is a tale of the extraordinary, and we've come to it. He's tried one! Oh, what a goal! What a goal! Well,
This is already looking rather ominous for the opposition. When a player of his calibre can open up the scoring with a brilliantly classy finish, it could be a very long match for that defence to prevent it happening again.
Yeah, I'd call that transition with bite. They won it back and bit hard.
So, a breakthrough already. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. Oh, the ball's run loose here. And that has earned a few nods of approval from the bench. And we have our very first corner. And he gets rid in a hurry. India are looking to go forward now. That's really well manoeuvred. And now the breakaway. Chouameni. Cristiano Ronaldo. It's loose and there's a race for the ball.
Oh, it's die-hard defence and the willingness to put his body on the line. Very impressive.
Beckenbauer kept his eye on it, and he's there. Now it's Darwin. And the two sides separated by the game's only breakthrough moment to this point. And the score is 1-0. Beckham. And he's... Great chance! Belletti. And he's gone looking for safety. Cristiano Ronaldo. It's Cristiano Ronaldo! Another big chance that gets away.
India really putting a few chances together here. Taking one can only add to such good momentum now.
And it's Perez. Always onto this. Oh, it looked promising, but the final ball is just not quite right. Beckham. Guardiola. And they can counter here. Messi. Well, that looks a decent ball. And he's running through. Bellingham! Really well taken goal. A two-goal cushion, and it's looking safe. Oh, beautifully dispatched. There was no reaching that.
He weighed up the landscape, Peter, and he stuck it bang in the corner.
India are sitting pretty. And we've reached half-time. What do we look back on the first 45 minutes?
Well, it's looking pretty straightforward, Peter. They've got themselves into a very good position, so why dither from here when they can repeat their first-half success with another show of strength?
India in control at half-time, 2-0. And we are already promptly back underway. Bellingham was steaming forward.
Yeah, that's top defending and preventing him turning, which can open up many possibilities.
He's shifting through the gears here.
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
What a throw in. Guardiola. Interesting ball. Oh, well played, well sorted out. Darwin, spread out to the left. Early stages of the second half, and still two between them. Here's a sharp little ball here. It's Cristiano Ronaldo! They are rampant! And they are cruising away.
That looks like a preconceived plan. Win the ball and then unleash.
The attendance for this match was 72,300.
A case now of complete control. Beckham. Nicely aimed pass. That is good alertness. And here's Beckham. Cleared away. No messing about, just bludgeoned away. And now they can spring out of defence. That's been cut out, well played. Guardiola puts his foot on the gas. Guardiola! No, not quite.
Okay, it's come to nothing, but it's a warning of further threat on the break.
Number 8, Bellingham.
India can
Coming on
now
to
introduce
replace him
the first
is
of their substitutes.
Number 13.
Yeah, their position is a dominant one now, Peter, so introducing one of the youngsters for some added experience is bang on. A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
Good spot, he's seen the run. Messi. And that was asking just too much of him.
Substitution on the field. Number 17.
India making consecutive changes
Coming
here.
on the field
I think you have to admire his
number
willingness to
4,
keep plugging away, but the manager has done him a big favour, I think, by taking him off. You know, he was looking very, very leggy. Look, movement creates more options, and that was really sharply done. Well, he certainly was.
He's having a go! A whisker away from making it 4.
Hunis put absolutely everything he had into that. Maybe better look next time.
Welcome to those who have joined us all here on a beautiful,
Hello,
clear
everybody,
evening.
and
The
welcome to
conditions
today's
contributing
match.
to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This really is the place to be. And this place is living up to its reputation as one of the noisiest corners of the footballing world. No decibels spared in this collective chorus. We have already started here. Can he spark a counter here? Good spot, he's seen the run. Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
Yeah, the idea was right. The delivery wasn't. They can revisit that further on.
Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Well, here's your hero, goal scorer, match winner, saviour, all in one. Lionel Messi is indeed one of a kind, and history shows that he is all of those things and so much more.
Yeah, and we can testify to that, having covered quite a few.
Mbappe! Goal! And he stuck it away as if laser guided.
That's expertly finished, and he's done that so often.
So, a breakthrough already. Messi. Oh, this is a very good run. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
He has found the way through. It's Neymar! It's run loose. Who's going to get there? And the keeper has reacted superbly there.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
And we have our very first corner. And now a sudden chance to counter. Bellingham.
They've got to be quick moving this forward.
Can he get it through? Now it's Mbappe. Well seen. Saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
Just coming up to the 30-minute mark. And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them. And the score is 1-0. Costa Curta did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. Aimed beyond the defence. Mbappe! Oh, that's a fine interception. That has not gone well. And here's Mbappe. Adams. Bellingham. Bellingham! It's loose now and they want to get it back. 1-0 here just before the break, and it looks as though it's going to stay that way for now. And that's a foul. A simple decision for the referee. It's a pretty loose pass. That's really well manoeuvred.
Such good technique.
Messi
There will
has
be
a look
1
inside
minute
the box.
at a time.
He stands tall and strong. And we hit half-time. So there we are, half-time. Both teams head into their respective dressing room. And, well, there was a genuine flow about the game. Most importantly, there has been just one telling moment. It is still very tight here. The game still up for grabs. And the half-time score, 1-0.
I thought that was a decent 45 minutes of football. Plenty of signs that both managers can take a lot of encouragement from. I would say the mood is neither overly negative nor positive. You still have to approach this like it's 0-0.
India leading a cagey game here. It's had its moments, and it's 1-0 at the break.
Substitutions taking place.
That Gets things going for the second half.
Well, if you're ahead, it's a good time to start moving the ball quicker, Peter. Entice your opponents out. See if you can open them up a bit more.
That's the throw. In comes the cross. Oh, not this time, but a lot of applause for the thought.
Yeah, that was really sharp. That kind of delivery can play havoc with defences.
It's their second corner of the game. And it's hoisted clear. Looking for the runner. Costa Curta gets it clear. Costa Curta. Oh, played through for the wide man. Oh, he's been caught napping. Snyder! And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
And Van
The attendance for this
Nistelrooy!
match was 71,649.
Oh, that is rather wayward.
Well, talking about a man on a mission, that was a super effort.
And it's Maradona. Pinches it off him. Totti. Maldini.
That's good play from him.
Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Could move up a gear here. Van Nistelrooy.
Well, it's good stuff. This is better.
There is an irresistible, irrepressible look about them here.
A lucky break would certainly help their cause now.
And it's Maradona. Nice bit of skill, and he's away.
Keep calm and carry on. That's the job in a nutshell now.
And claim. Can he finish? He scores! Do not write them off. Back they come.
Well, we've seen the hunger to win it back and the focus to make it count. A very tasty combination.
The goal scorer after 82
So the
minutes
manager can make a
is
change for the first time in the game here.
substitution
And that
on the
has added a
field.
whole new complexion to the game.
Well, that goal just serves to give them the momentum and psychological edge now at this stage, but for me, they've got to chase a winner.
Number 17.
In with a header! Oh, fine stop from the keeper.
Mbappe clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
Substitution on the field. Number 2. Belletti.
It's make or break time
Coming
now,
on the
and
field
they're all
is
headed for the
number
penalty box.
9, Fletcher.
Great chance!
Well, both sides might have to settle for a draw here, although there's still a chance for one last fling.
4 added minutes has been indicated.
Oh, it's Roberto Baggio. Real chance! Oh, what about that? And that may just do it! And that was as close to certain as can be.
Roberto Baggio really can't believe his luck. He was allowed so much room when he should have been boxed in.
India take the lead. That's that, the end. Well, that was close. Both sides playing their part in a great game of football. A real ride that had all of us glued to our seats from the very... Hello and welcome one and all. The atmosphere building very nicely here. Gorgeous, gorgeous evening. The skies are clear, the noise is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic. And few venues rise to an occasion quite like this one. It is, of course, the world-famous Old Trafford. Things have got underway here pretty promptly. He's picked his way through. And the assistant referee has his flag raised for offside. Bouts of passing here, really easy on the eye. So what can they make of this? Now it's Del Piero, and here's Messi. Nice control. Roberto Baggio! And the keeper has reacted superbly there.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Oh, this looks sharp. Darwin gets his pass away. Now there, he's had it!
Well, when you say Brazilian fullback, there's only one man, isn't there?
A bit of couple, Jim, haven't there? But I guess you mean Roberto Carlos.
I do, and probably the first of the current crop of fullbacks who played as a withdrawn winger.
He's had some wow moments along the way.
He excels.
And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
And it's Totti. Roberto Baggio. Del Piero. Still goalless. Oh, it's come loose. Nunez! He's got away with one there. And here's Nunez. Guardiola. And Baggio. Can he spark a counter here? And he's managed to get free. Totti. Beckham. He's had a fair tumble under that challenge. And it's Neymar. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Bale. Well Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
Nunez opts to play. It's Totti! That is decidedly lacking. Oh, Red, nice interception. And that is a little undercooked. No, he wasn't going to let him past. Beckham. Manchester United couldn't do a whole lot with it there. They could do with more sharpness in their passing. Now it's Messi. Shapes to shoot! Oh, the ball's run loose. Oh, and one more try! Superb goal!
Well, that's very much changed the complexion. It's also changed mindsets and moods in both teams, and it had to be him.
Sharp, simple, satisfying. He just knew what was on.
Listen, he would have been advised to do that.
And we hit half-time. Steady, solid, and for now, where they want to be. Just one goal, and they have it. Good effort from both sides, but at half-time, it is 1-0.
Just a quick announcement.
Reflections on
and
the
an
first
exciting
half?
one too.
At
We're
least,
about to
Peter,
announce
not
today's
conceding
booking
another
offers.
goal has
Please
kept
watch
them in
the
this
screen
game,
if you have
and
a
they
ticket.
can up their response in this second half.
India come off having scored the only goal of the game so far. It's been tight, it's been exciting, and there is certainly plenty for us to chew on during the break. There's the start of the second half.
India definitely want to carry on in a similar manner, although
Roberto Baggio! Denied by an instinctive save.
Roberto Baggio actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. That is a great pick out. Belletti. Guardiola. And it's Del Piero. Guardiola. Nicely aimed pass. Header! Oh, nearly, but nearly is nothing. That's really well manoeuvred. It's a good run down the right. Beckham. Nice defending, it's got the job done. Chooses to go back.
That's what has to be done now, no question about it.
There is an irresistible, irrepressible look about them here.
They just need to sort out their end product, and quickly.
Your impression so far, Jim?
There's a lot of football still to be played, Peter, so ideally they need to maintain an attack.
Can he put it away? Now, who's going to be first to... Oh, he's been caught on it here. Neymar going face-to-face. It's Neymar! And kept out by the most elastic of saves.
Neymar is offering a wry smile there.
That's a lovely, neat pass. Neither of these two want to come off second best.
They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
India leading then, courtesy of the goal scored late in the first half here. And the score is 1-0.
Well, there's plenty to like about this approach. Get your head down, keep battling away, and eventually things might change for you.
Roberto Baggio. Nicely weighted ball. And he welcomes it in.
That's just playing it safe and simple. Manchester United need to give it everything they have, kitchen sink included.
And it's Neymar. Now it's Del Piero. And that is it. The referee has seen enough. Well, that was tense. Boy, that was tense. The two sides separated by the game's only goal. Messi claiming the man of the match award. Welcome to those who have joined us all here on a beautiful, clear evening. The conditions contributing to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This really is the place to be. The San Siro for nigh on a century, Milan's power base, the ultimate status symbol of their glorious history. Well, if you did just miss it, we are up and running already. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. He steps in, and that's the end of that. Alexander-Arnold cuts out the pass. Oh, good-looking ball. Neymar. It's loose, and there's a race for the ball. And that has earned a few nods of approval from the bench. Milan with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. Keeper's dealt with that. India are looking to go forward now. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off.
Footballing width usually identifies with running room, and we...
Great chance! It's in! And wow, he has given that a right old hit.
That is simply tremendous. I mean, how easy would it have been to get across it or overhit it? Perfection.
Milan are already chasing the game. They didn't envisage that. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. And it's played forward. Oh, he's in! Real chance! Oh, the ball's run loose here. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal. And it had to be. That's a sharp pass. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. And here's Cristiano Ronaldo. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup.
It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
And it's Beckham. And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them.
And the score is 1-0.
Messi! Sticks it away! And they're at it again in double quick time.
Well, there's always a chance of being caught like that when you surrender the football.
Things starting to look very comfortable.
The turning of the screw comes to mind, Peter. They've got them where they want them.
And here's the chance to counter. Totti. He's found a way through. Oh, he's trying to skip. And the finish! Now, who's going to be first to this?
Neymar.
They've got to make this nice and quick.
Plays a sharp little ball here. Law. Oh, he's gifted it to the... Law! And yes, it's there! Even some of the opposing fans are clapping that. You just have to appreciate it.
Oh, that's a measured delight. The curl he applied was immaculate.
This is threatening to become a really good game.
Listen, goals change games, and that has changed the whole complexion of this one. They have the momentum now.
Clips it so gently. Belletti. Gerrard. And here's Cristiano Ronaldo. Played back.
They're really getting no time to think on the...
It's Cristiano Ronaldo! Gilberto Silva. And it's Neymar. Check, will they claim to that? Referee's had a look, and he's blown his whistle for half-time. So half-time, no shortage of action and talking points at both ends of the field. 3 goals to light up the crowd, and a fair reflection of the territorial state of play with the half-time scoreline, 2 goals to 1. It is quite a game, breathless and laced with excitement.
Well, we've had plenty to go at in that first half, Peter, and it's a fragile lead that could quite easily change hands in the second. If you like your football unpredictable, I think you're at the right match.
India leading by 1 in a fight. He's had it! And he was there to get a vital touch.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
Driving forward. And he was quick to react. Good spot, he's seen the run. Beckham. Bellingham. Bellingham! Beckham. And he's had it nicked away. Could move up a gear here. He has found the way through. Stood up well to him there. Beckham.
They've got to be quick moving this forward.
Back into the middle. Oh, well played, well sorted out. And here's Son Heung-min. It's Son Heung-min! Well, the finish certainly didn't match the build-up.
Oh, it was such a clever pass that plummets the defence, and it could well be revisited, this.
Adams.
Milan are definitely going about this the right way.
There is an irresistible... Oh, he's been caught napping! He's shifting through the gears here. And a header! Goal! A 2-goal cushion, and it's looking safe.
India clearly executed that with considerable confidence. It only took seconds to score once the ball was recovered.
India take a 2-goal lead and are looking good for the win. Decent hit! Neymar cuts a frustrated figure right now. He just cannot get away.
Look, he could do with someone else taking responsibility to shift the target. He badly needs some help here.
Well, that wasn't too dissimilar to the previous attempt.
They're just lacking a cutting edge, Peter, and while that's fairly obvious, the rest of their attacking play is actually quite good.
Corner number 2 then. Oh, it's come loose. And now a sudden chance to counter. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
And the shot! And more, and more, and more! And surely that settles it!
Well, it's taken a big deflection, but boy, he will want that one. India grabbed a 3-goal lead. It's just too easy. Well, he's going to be disappointed with that. Let's a look and place it forward. And he's cut it out. Hernus. Oh, nicely intercepted. Aim forwards. And here's Vinicius Junior. Gilberto Silva. Rummenigge.
There will be 3 minutes added time.
Beckham. And that has left him in a heap. Interesting ball. And that is expertly dealt with. Can he get it through? And that will be the final act. Well, that was a shimmering, sizzling, scintillating game. The key characters glittered throughout and did what they did when required so to do. Well, what a sight this is. A beautiful evening and the promise of a match that will really get the juices flowing. And nobody in this atmosphere can hide from the truth about how much this game matters. The scene overflows with colour and passion. And we're underway. And here's Bellingham. No, he wasn't being taken in by that trickery. Van Dijk gets it away. Ah, good steal, he just read it. He's looking to set free a runner. Very little question about who's going to be the star of the show here, I think, Jim.
Yeah, assuming we're referring to the one and only Francesco Totti.
Of course we are.
Yeah, well, when you look at him, you just think about mischief, devilment, somebody who finds those pockets of space and gets turning and bringing others into play. And not only that, Peter, but a very clever goal scorer.
Bumps him off it and wins back the ball. Lucas Paqueta. Beckham. Bellingham. To Guardiola. Now looking to orchestrate a counter. Oh, what has happened here? Lucas Paqueta. In by Paqueta. Oh, the touch is just too thick. Could really have done without that.
Well, I think that might well put him off watching tonight's highlights.
And he's made sure that's not getting through.
Oh, look, this is about as tentative as it comes. Hopefully, a football match will break out soon.
Lucas Paqueta in acres of space out wide.
It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
Looking for the run. Maldini. That's really well manoeuvred. Nicely weighted ball. Now it's Messi. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. That's been cut out, well played. Beckham. Guti wins the duel this time. And it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Messi. Well, now here's a good battle, bicep to bicep. Bellingham! And the ball's come loose here. Oh, he's been caught napping. It's Totti!
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Can he spark a counter here? He's shifting through the gears here. Guti. Referee's given a throw. Kane! Oh, the ball's run loose here. Totti. And it's Cristiano Ronaldo. And we hit half-time. Well, perhaps not full of thrills and spills, but a game which has been of a very high level, certainly defensively, as both teams walk off unscathed. A tight affair, 0-0 at the break. So they head in no further forward. The score here, still 0-0. And hostilities have resumed at the start of the second half.
India have been the team that have had the lion's share of possession and chances. Okay, they haven't got much to show for it, but I think it's a case of...
David Villa! Superb goal!
Well, it's hardly a great surprise to see him doing something thrilling, and it should send a strength and courage through every one of his teammates from here.
And that really is so impressive.
Yeah, and having the thrust to get there is one thing, having the composure to score is another.
Kawasaki Frontale have penetrated for the first time.
It's so often the case with goal scorers, little influence, and all of a sudden, bang.
And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
Costa Curta is there to clear. And we have our very first corner. Big header!
The attendance for this match was 70,000.
Trifling distance. And he was there to get a vital touch.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
Kawasaki Frontale have their second corner now. He gets big! That's a half-decent try.
That is a really good chance missed, Peter. Certainly the way he's been playing.
Bellingham, great defending, strong and determined.
They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
Well-timed, excellent interception. Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing. And here's the chance to counter. He shifted it to the flank. He's got away. Chance! He has done it! And with the match slipping away, they have hauled themselves off the canvas. He knows it's taken a big and very kind deflection, but he is claiming it nonetheless. India grabbed the equaliser, and we're all square.
Oh, look, Peter, I was on the fence before a ball was kicked.
And he's had a hit! Oh, should have put that away.
Well, maybe the tension around this game played a part in that, because he should have put them ahead then.
Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Oh, played through for the wide man. Maldini calmly anticipates. And that was very necessary.
Kawasaki Frontale merit full marks for their attitude and application in trying to win this. It means an awful lot, obviously.
Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
There's the shot! And the assistant referee rightly gives him offside.
You wonder
Substitution.
if that's it now, but there may be one more opportunity, Peter, for a late steal here.
Ernest. And it's Cristiano Ronaldo. And he's
There will
been
be 5
shifted off it.
minutes added time.
Messi played out wide. And now the breakaway. Fletcher cuts it out. Oh, easy pickings there. And that is it. The referee has seen enough. So it's ended all square, both sides showing battling qualities. Hello and welcome one and all. The atmosphere building very nicely
Hello,
here.
everybody, and
Gorgeous,
welcome to
gorgeous
today's
evening. The
match.
skies are clear, the noise is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic. And this place is living up to its reputation as one of the noisiest corners of the footballing world. No decibels spared in this collective chorus.
Well, if you did just miss it, we are up and running already.
Ronaldo is onto it in a flash. Nice interception, his positioning was spot on.
Oh, this looks sharp.
Now it's Griezmann. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped. That's great positioning, so good from him.
Oh, we expected better, and so did he.
Well, you know, Peter, the brains of this particular team's operation is Pep Guardiola, someone who can dictate the tempo and is a...
Can he finish? Oh, that was no routine save.
Maldini actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
And we have our very first corner.
Rudiger gets rid without sophistication.
Looking for the run.
Has a look and plays it forward.
Well, that is one way to stop him.
Hangs one in. He's had a hit! And it's come back out to him. And it's a goal! The breakthrough strike!
Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
Well, that's not the best attempt by the keeper, and he's just paid the ultimate price, hasn't he?
The goal scorer after 20 minutes is number 20.
India
But
have
let's go,
broken
20.
through. It's 1-0.
Well, I think the next 5 to 10 minutes will call for real focus as the opposition will inevitably react.
Let's go, 20.
There's a probing ball.
Neymar! Good run, lovely take, but that is where it stopped.
That was created because of good, lively movement, which pretty much dictated the pass.
Oh, that's a foul. Free kick's been given. There could be trouble here, but for now the referee is keeping his cards in his pocket. Referee's given a throw. Oh, good-looking ball. Oh, that is a good ball to find him.
Mbappe really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
Darwin. Maldini makes the interception. Nicely weighted ball. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
And the two sides separated by the game's only breakthrough moment to this point.
And the score is 1-0. Cristiano Ronaldo. And he'll shoot here.
Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it.
He is through here.
That's a lovely, neat pass. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined.
I'm struggling to work out whether that was brave or a bit stupid. Maybe both, actually.
He's got away. Heads it!
I think that's offside. Yes, it is.
Two added minutes has been indicated.
Oh, just skips past his man.
Guardiola does really well to win the ball there.
And that'll be the last act of the first half.
Oh, it's a half which has simmered along nicely, warming up to what may be a more open second half to follow. Any strong opinions
And
on the first half?
Peter, this is far from a lost cause. Yes, they've been hit once by a pacey opposition, but they've asserted more control and look capable.
India head for the dressing room in possession of a 1-0 lead. And the action is back underway. India carrying a 1-goal lead. And he's there to retrieve it. Chance to finish. Oh, just misses past the post.
Maldini nearly produced a moment of magic. He knew the strike was pure.
No, again there's no way through. Neymar. Darwin. Oh, that's a key interception. Oh, he's found support out wide. And he cuts out the supply. Griezmann. Oh, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time.
Nunez! It's in! They have hauled themselves right back into it.
Well, it certainly livened things up a bit, and that next goal now is absolutely crucial.
That really was a thing of beauty, curled in effortlessly.
Well, the ball flight may be unpredictable, but the predictable part was the technique. It screamed
Shapes to shoot! And he has kept it out somehow.
Messi really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
He has found a way through. Now it's Neymar. Hit into the middle. And he was alert to it. Now looking to orchestrate a counter. Totti. Totti unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Messi. Totti looking understandably energised after his goal. Played back in. Mbappe, and the counter is on. Davis calmly anticipates. And he's managed to get free. Played long and they could be in here.
Don't you just love the level of intensity here? Neither is...
He's tried one! Oh, that is beyond special! A worldie and a half! About as smooth as it gets! Into the lead once more!
Number 20.
The purest possible contact. What a fabulous strike.
Oh, the contact was fantastic. Right on the bootlaces, and it packed a lot of venom for what was a really potent strike.
Substitution on the field.
2 goals on the day, and he may not yet be done.
Pep Guardiola. Coming on to replace him.
Well, this is what we've been waiting for.
Look, I just think they've kept at it and got their reward. Now they need to hang on to it.
Mbappe. Fletcher does well to stand firm and defend it. Oh, they could break here. Well seen. Saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
And it's Belletti. Pinches it off him. And here's Mbappe.
Footballing width usually identifies with running room, and we've just seen a prime example. Yeah, it's safe to say that they just need to manage this to secure the win now.
Messi, who does have an assist to his name. And here's Messi. And that's that. What a game, what a show. Both sides robustly going about their business, and that has turned it into quite a spectacle. It's the sort of... So welcome one and all to a picturesque evening here.
Hello,
A clear
everybody,
night,
and
all the
welcome to
ingredients
today's
for a
match.
showcase game that the passionate crowd demands. Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. So it's away we go then. Dembele. Big header! He will be livid with himself. And here's Messi. Firm header just off target.
He did so well there, it's just a shame about the accuracy.
And we have our very first corner. And he's taking no chances there. Distributed tidily. Rudiger tries to clear. Who do you think this turns on, Jim?
Well, I think the fact that this guy, Saliba's starting, I think that indicates, Peter, you're looking...
Oh, shooting chance! Loose ball now, and there's... Oh, what has happened here? He's looking to set free a runner. Totti. Chance here to counter. And it's Dembele. Looking for options for movement. He has found a way through. In the end, they found themselves penned in, nowhere to go. Now looking to orchestrate a counter, fiddles it through. Del Piero! That was superb goalkeeping.
Del Piero clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
Well read, nice interception. Beckham. Over to the left. He's shifting through the gears here. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. Totti. Totti proves just a little bit too strong. Great chance! Goal! Complete awareness. He understood what was needed and he executed it smoothly.
Cristiano Ronaldo really can't believe his luck. He was allowed so much room when he should have been boxed in.
India are in front now, the game's only goal.
Listen, when it comes to goals, Peter, in this team, he's always the #1 contender, and he's done it again.
Great defending, strong and determined.
If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
Oh, super find. And the assistant referee has his flag raised for offside.
India really should be happy to let this half run out now and go again second.
Rudiger, aim forwards. And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them. 1-0 the score. Expertly cut out, really nicely done. So what can they make of this?
2 added minutes has been
Pedri.
indicated.
Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. And the shots! Saliba. And that is going to be the final action of the first half. So the end of the first half, both teams have had their moments. There's been no shortage of talking points, but there has been just one goal, and that is the state of it at the break. 1-0. Some first half thoughts?
India clearly are benefiting from their homework. They've dealt with anything that's been thrown at them and have been smart on the break.
India leading a cagey game here. It's had its moments, and it's 1-0 at the break. We're already back up and running after half-time. half-time.
Well, if you're ahead, it's a good time to start moving the ball quicker, Peter. Entice your opponents out. See if you can open them up a bit more.
Cafu promptly onto that, and that is that. Can he get it through? Dembele's...
He gets big! This time surely! And he hits the net! They have grabbed themselves an equaliser!
Well, we're all back to square one, but I hope this game opens up from here. It looks as if it could happen. Well, we've seen the hunger to win it back and the focus to make it count. A very tasty combination.
Lille grabbed the equaliser, and we're all square.
Well, this is to be expected, Peter. When you've got two strong teams of fairly equal standing, the outcome should all come down to finishing.
The attendance for this
India
match
can
was
try it again now.
71,550.
So, third quarter of the game.
In with a header! Oh, it's fallen kindly here! And yes, it's there! And they're back in front!
The goal scorer
And he's only too grateful to
after
capitalise
62
on the keeper's
minutes is
misfortune.
Look, that's one of the first
17.
things you learn, whether you're a striker or not. Just anticipate a goalkeeping parry or spillage, and sometimes you'll get lucky,
Coming on
it'll
to
come your way.
replace him is number 47,
India
Phil
take the
Foden.
lead. Nicely weighted ball. David Villa.
That's what has to be done now, no question about it.
Well, they're looking a whole lot more urgent now.
Well, the question now is whether they can sustain it.
Could move up a gear here. Messi. Beckham. Now it's Totti! Decent enough try.
Substitution on the field, number 8, Declan.
Corner number 4 coming up
Number
here.
14, Danielson.
And the goalkeeper's got a good palm to that.
Number 22,
Maradona
Bellingham.
simply
Number
refused to be
20,
outdone there.
Mbappe.
The most accurate pass. Now it's Mbappe. That is a great pick out. He's found a way through.
Lille really might just end up kicking themselves after that. That could well have been it.
He's picked his way through. Oh, lovely feeding is such a good move.
There's the hit! It's a goal! A two-goal cushion, and it's looking safe!
What a delicious goal, stroked in like a maestro.
That is simply tremendous. I mean, how easy would it have been to get across it or overhit it? Perfection.
So the lead now is 2.
Yeah, I can't think of a better time, Peter, to get that two-goal cushion. That, for me, should be decisive.
And the finish!
They want to be quick to recover this.
6 added minutes has been
Oh,
indicated.
here's a chance!
Del Piero really had a clever trick to shake off his opponent then, but he's left shaking his own head in disappointment.
Played into space out wide, and he's picked it up out wide.
Oh, sweet feet!
Cafu. Lille with a corner and hardly any time left on the clock.
Substitutions taking place.
It's gone in! He's put through his own net!
That can happen to anyone, it's truly...
And that is it. The referee has seen enough. Well, that was good. A terrific advertisement for attacking football. Both sides glad. Well, what a sight this is. A beautiful evening and the promise of a
Hello
match that
everybody,
will
and
really get
welcome
the
to
juices
today's
flowing.
match.
And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform.
We have already started here.
Now this could be a chance. Nicely aimed pass. Del Piero. And here's Mbappe. He's gone for goal!
And he was there to get a vital touch.
Mbappe is offering a wry smile there.
And we have our very first corner. He's got tall. Decent enough try.
That's a little unfortunate. He had a lot of people worried then.
He's had a fair tumble under that challenge. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
And it's Messi. Messi has a look up from the right-hand side, seeking out options. So, Jim, who would you identify as the key man in this fixture?
I've chosen Wesley Sneijder because of his weight of pass. Picking out teammates is one thing, but delivering with just the right pace on the ball buys that precious half a yard or extra second, which can make all the difference.
I'm thinking the same. He will be a central feature, no doubt. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Gerrard. Is there any support? He might not need it. Triol did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on.
I just think, though, that was selfish and a little uncalled for him. He must have been aware that he had options to his left.
And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
Oh, split-second reaction.
Rummenigge clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
Chance for the header! And it's a goal! The breakthrough strike! Well, it's taken a big deflection, but boy, he will want that one.
A 1-0 lead established.
Yeah, but I think they all know too well that things are far from done here, and while there's never a good time to be caught out, you definitely don't want it to be now.
Mateus is offering some sort of an apology there.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
Cross deflected over the goal line for a corner. Is their second corner of the game.
Well, that's so refreshing. They went a goal down, and you never would have guessed it. Their reaction has been emphatic.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Yeah, it's always a dangerous time when you've just scored. You can easily lose focus, and then bang, you're pegged back again.
Maldini. Totti. That's Gerrard. Sneijder looking for the runner. He's got away. Beckenbauer defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. Foot in. Mateus. Looking tidy in possession here. And that's really well manoeuvred. And it's Fernando Torres. Mbappe looking to add to his goal. And he was quick to react.
3 minutes added time.
And no, that was never going to make it. That's a lovely, neat pass. Now it's Mbappe. Messi. And the whistle goes for half-time. So half-time, and it is all square. Neither able to pull away from the other, but that is not due to any shortage of effort on either side. It's a goodish game, this, and at half-time, it's 1-each. Some first-half thoughts?
Well, we thought this would be close, Peter, and it's proving us right so far. They're well matched, and it presents a fascinating battle of wits to see who'll emerge on top or otherwise.
So in they come for the break with nothing to separate them. The score 1-1. So we're just settling back into this second half. No reported change to either side during the break. Totti. And the shot! Oh, the ball's run loose here. And here's Messi. He's got a side of goal. Oh, that was no routine save.
Messi actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest. Well, it seems as if he's just had a momentary lapse and slipped into tunnel vision, because he had good options around him and he failed to get his head up.
The
Messi.
attendance for this match was
Mbappe.
71,649.
Well seen. Saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
Messi is sporting a guilty look after that.
That just required a bit more oomph to reach its target.
Quality ball. And here's Del Piero.
Well, Peter, just see here how a lot of the attacking players aren't dropping back anymore.
And that means just one thing, I suppose.
Yeah, they just simply want to engage the counter-attack.
Played back in. Well, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this. Could be danger here.
Well, from experience...
Can he finish? He scores! And they've got their lead back.
That looks like a preconceived plan. Win the ball and then unleash.
After 74 minutes is number 19, Fernando Torres. Substitution on the field, number 4, Gerard. Coming on the field is number 13.
We have got changes here, from both sides, in fact. India get themselves into the lead. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Rummenigge. He's had a hit! And that would have won it.
Rummenigge has reacted in utter shock here. For him, the keeper has pulled off the impossible.
On the field, number 17.
Corner number 2 then.
Coming on to replace him is number 3.
Adams can get it clear. So, third corner of the game.
India clearly have been instructed to kill this off. Offence is the best form of defence.
And here's Nunez. Oh, that's fabulous. Nunez! And he nearly went all the way.
Nunez may have ultimately failed in his cause, but there's a really positive reaction amongst the fans for that kind of effort.
No, he wasn't going to be fooled.
I thought it was going to happen then. How many more chances can they realistically expect now?
Added minutes has been indicated.
Oh, wonderful effort, all by himself.
Messi can really show some outlandish skills, which is always welcome and obviously refreshing.
And it's Fernando Torres.
Oh, that was expansive and incisive, the type of move to please any coach.
And that's that. Well, that turned out to be quite a game. Both sides committed, determined, driven, and whilst you might argue to the contrary, perhaps a fair... So welcome one and all to a picturesque evening here. A clear night, all the ingredients for a showcase game that the passionate crowd demands. Really is quite a sight to behold this. It feels like a big game, it looks like a big game. Mind you, they all do at this ground. There's the whistle, and here we go. Mbappe, played out wide.
It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
That's a promising run he's making on the right. Czech deals with it effortlessly. Who do you, Jim, see making the difference here?
I'd say Petr Cech. I'm trying to come up with a flaw in his game and I can't. Dependable and strong in every aspect of a goalkeeper's job, and he breeds confidence for his defence.
I'm thinking the same. He will be a central feature, no doubt. Chouameni. Now it's Messi. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. Ernest. That's a good run down the left. And it's Rashford. Rashford goes steaming forward. Now it's Griezmann, and he's managed to get free. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him.
That appeared to be an inevitable outcome. Too much traffic.
That's a sharp pass. Played into space out wide. Well, the idea was a good one. The execution of it, not quite so.
The movement was good, but the pass lacked authority, a cause of mild frustration.
And he's being shifted off it. Roberto Baggio.
Well, neither team has yet managed to impose any authority, and as a consequence, this game's just drifted.
Messi. Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
Interesting ball. Cristiano Ronaldo. Tchouameni. That's a little off target. Well, now here's a...
Honest!
And he was there to get a vital touch.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
And we have our very first corner.
Chance for the header!
And that's caused a worry or two.
That's a little unfortunate. He had a lot of people worried then.
Costa Curta. Mbappe. And he's intervened well there. I'm not sure how the stats look in terms of expected goals, but nothing actual has materialised so far.
He's going for goal!
Terrific effort, just off target.
Well, I think he's surprised himself how he managed not to hit the target then. He seemed to believe it was going in.
Dixon. The ball is loose and the chase is on. He has found the way through. Oh, well played. He needed to get that right.
There will be 1 minute added time.
The pressing's intense and it's paid off. And that is going to be the final action of the first half. Well, there it is, half-time. Not a bad watch by any means. And the efforts of both sides have been good, but neither have been able to penetrate.
Please be
and so we
reminded
reach
that
the break,
drinking is
and
only
the game
allowed in the areas
remains
shown on this
goals.
map. Thank you very much for your cooperation.
The midway point of the game.
India
Number
really did
30,
turn up the tempo at the end of the half, and while
Number
they'll be
20,
disappointed not to have
Mbappe.
broken through, obviously, the chances will come,
Number
provided they can
22,
keep producing
Rafinha.
good spells.
Number
It's been a
9,
half with significantly more
Carlos
positives than negatives, I feel.
So they head in no further forward. The score here still 0-0. And hostilities have resumed at the start of the second half.
India are probably feeling relatively good about themselves, so I don't think the manager has seen anything to change in his half-time team talk.
Deflected behind for a corner kick. Corner number 2 then. Tchouameni can get it clear. And it's Belletti. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Well-timed, excellent interception. Barcelona appear to be happy to let their front players stay up front all the time.
Well, it's signalling to the opposition that they're setting themselves up for the counter-attack. It's plain and simple.
Rafinha! It's run loose. Who's going to get there? Oh, what has happened here?
The
Cristiano
attendance for
Ronaldo.
this match was
And there's his chance to lead the counter.
70,987.
Decent progress down the left. Cristiano Ronaldo. Picked up. Chance! And the ball in for the pieces. It's in! Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
Well, that's not the best attempt by the keeper, and he's just paid the ultimate price, hasn't he?
A 1-0 lead established.
Well, when the going gets tough, etc., they can still turn this round, I think.
Can he get it through? Your impression so far, Jim?
Well, I'm inclined to feel that if I was in that dugout, I'd want the players to get on the front foot and grab another. Just try to make this one safe.
Gets his pass away. Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending, and they got away with it.
You know, it was an intervention that had to be made. Serious trouble lay in store.
Succumbs to the pressure.
This is what good chemistry is all about.
And he's cut it out. It's gone in, and it is an own goal.
Substitutions taking place.
That can happen to anyone. It's truly, truly unlucky for him, but it's just the way it is.
Well, who saw that coming? It has certainly made things interesting.
Well, that throws in for the header.
Oh, no. That could be a costly miss.
It's a very watchable game, isn't it? Any goal from here could well be the winner.
Final checks on the touchline. A change about to occur. A game with so much to recommend it. Fabulous contest, but still no clear winner.
It's a very open game and an exciting watch. There are no signs of nerves or caginess from either team. This pitch is go-for-it territory right now. Well, both sides might...
Oh, he's been caught on it here. He's big chance. Well, now it's a race for the ball. Ernest.
There will be 5 minutes
Just
added
seeing
time.
the board now, it's going to be 5 extra minutes. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Gerrard. Oh, nicely intercepted. Floated up and over. Has a look and place it forward.